Testing. Alright guys, what's up guys? Welcome to Sports Talk 101. Today's video was a more preview prediction video. I want to make sure this microphone was on. I knew it was on, but stop checking. Here we go. NFL preview prediction is on the way, but I did, actually, as of now, by the time I'm recording this video, I finished the entire AFC. Go check it out. I've done a majority. I saw a huge chunk of NFL teams. College football, navigating. I did majority of the ACC. I'm doing Big Ten teams. I still yet do some more teams. Maybe about 20 more teams left in the world of college football. Maybe 20 to 30 teams left of college football. Left in the NFL, I still do the entire NFC. I will do the entire NFC. So once I finish the AFC, I'm gonna, which is now I finish the AFC, I will be moving on into the NFC. So I'll be doing teams like the 49ers, the Lions. I'll get to those, all the NFC teams. Of course, I'm looking at order. I usually do it in alphabetical order. Bear with me, I'm gonna do as much as I can before the season starts. Same thing for college football. I will adjust both things because I do predict video for both. But it's been a wonderful off season, you can say. You know, I mean, not much is off season. We have got the NFL draft over the off season, and then of course we're to the point where it's very end of June. July. But I think it's probably July, so hopefully, I don't know, maybe June, maybe June, maybe July, but whatever time this comes out, we got about a month. Honestly, we got a month left until, you know, basically fall camp, which starts in August for both college football and NFL, and then about 2 months away. And I think from the start of college, the NFL starts in about 2 months. We're literally 2 months away from the start of the 2024 NFL season. Believe it or not, guys, the NFL season is here. And this was what I would predict video. By the time these predictions get done, the season will start. I'm telling you now, it's gonna be an epic season. This is one of the best seasons of football. Is fall. I like fall, partly because of NFL. Of course, I'm a college football fan. I do watch college football, so I do spend my Saturdays watching college football, Sundays watching some NFL. But look, I love NFL. I mean, this is week in, week out. I mean, every single day. Every Monday night football, Thursday night football, whether it's Sunday night football, Sunday football. It's always a good game, and you can expect good matchups. Tennessee Titans. Look, Tennessee last year. Let me tell you about Tennessee first of all. They're a decent team in the AFC, okay? Look, Tennessee last year, I think they finished, what was 11-7? I got to look at the finish, but I have the record up here. But they finished really well last year, in my opinion. Let's see. Let's see how they actually did. I have their schedule for last year pulled up. So I have the statistics from last year to see how they finished. But let's see how the Tennessee Titans finished in 2023. 6-11. Oh, I thought they finished. I was wrong. 4th in the AFC South. 6-11. Look, here's what I said. Look, when I said a decent team, they usually are a decent team. Now, don't get me wrong. They have Derrick Henry. They have Derrick Henry at running back. Okay? But where this Tennessee team needs to go, they want to do better in 2024. Look, last year was. Look, when we play a decent team, they're really good running back in, like I said, in Derrick Henry. They're decent offense. Okay, pretty good offense. The defense at times can be tricky, and shaky at times for 7-minute secondary. But last year did not reflect the Tennessee Titans I know. Tennessee Titans usually is a good team, or at least a decent team. I feel last year was just not the year for Tennessee. I'm sorry. It was not. 6-11, that's just... also, so look. If you score 6-11, you're talking about the Patriots. You're talking about... Look, 6-11 means you're the worst team. And Tennessee Titans, I can tell you right now, they're better than the Patriots. They're better than the Bears, who were terrible last year. But I can tell you this. Heading to 2024, I think Tennessee can look at the schedule. And you look at the 2024 schedule. What's it here? Is it manageable schedule? I mean, how many tough games you played? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, possibly 10. And so all the 17, 18 games you played next 2024 are going to be about 10 of them are going to be pretty difficult. Yeah, you get 10 difficult games. But other manageable games, yeah. Other games where you can absolutely, there's no doubt they could win, absolutely. This is the NFL we're talking about, okay? And the point that I think I mentioned in the NFL videos that I do, and I don't know if I mentioned this before in the NFL video, but I'll mention now. And I try to mention in all my NFL videos, but when it comes to NFL, predicting NFL is one of the hardest, this is the worst thing to do. It's just predicting in general, college football, this is what it's called football, NFL, Major League Baseball, the NBA, NHL, so it's predicting, one thing to predict scores, okay? But sitting here and looking at a schedule and predicting how a team would do, the record-wise, is one of the hardest thing. Is the hardest thing to do, especially in the NFL. Why? Well, of course, teams are changing, right? But schedule is not the same. Of course, you play the same teams from your conference, okay? You know, your 4 teams you play conference with the AFC South, AFC North, AFC East, or AFC North, and so on and so forth. Then you play teams depending how you did last year. So you play with teams last year with a similar record, okay? And then you play some teams that maybe made the playoffs. Like the Bills, for example, the Lions, or the Dolphins. These are teams that made the playoffs last year. But then you look at the schedule. That's one thing, okay? The other thing is when the games are played, where they play was a neutral, usually is a home away game, a neutral site game, or it's an international game. They play, London, Germany, Brazil, Spain, because now NFL is expanding to the international market. To me, we look at the Tennessee's schedule, and I look at the schedule and I say, look, it's a manageable schedule for a few games. I'm gonna see the schedule. I'm gonna get back to the schedule. I won't get to the NFL draft and all that, and how they did last year. I'll look at the win total, and then I want to look at how they did a draft and some stats from last year. I'll get to that in a second, but I want to address the schedule. This is not a schedule prediction. This is a preview prediction. Look at the schedule. I'm gonna scroll down. I'm not gonna say anything about schedule, but I'm gonna scroll down, and you can notice some of the games. You can notice the schedule for Tennessee, and I want to compare them to a team that I already did earlier this year. I think it was Bengals. I did the Bengals, and I look at the Bengals, and tell me there's not a comparison between two teams. I looked at another team in the AFC. Compared them to the Miami Dolphins, which I did. It's completely different. You're going to notice no schedule is the same to NFL. Nobody has the exact same schedule. You're going to notice Miami's schedule versus Cincinnati is different from Tennessee. Now they have similar, they play each other, yes. The same opponents, yes. The schedule may be similar, yes. But what I noticed between these three teams, and the reason why I point this out is, I look at this is one of the hardest things to do in NFL. And look, even I'm having a hard time predicting these videos. And look, when I sit down to these videos, I'm like, maybe 10. Yeah, they went 6-11. Maybe they go 10-7, 11-6. I mean, this is, I don't know the win total, but I'm just saying this would be the hardest thing to do is predicting videos, especially in the NFL. In the NFL, this day and age in the NFL is that look at the schedule. It's not the easiest schedule for NFL standards. NFL standards are like Easy schedule? No, never be. Because you don't know how a club or NFL team will do the following. Same thing for college football. For any sport. That's true. That's a true fact. But look at the schedule of Tennessee and compare it to the Cincinnati and Miami Dolphins schedule, and then look, it's completely different. And I think that's probably because maybe Tennessee's look, maybe look at Dolphins. They made the playoffs. They played more made playoff teams. Sure. Bengals maybe I think placed second or third in their conference and almost made playoffs. Sure, that makes sense. Almost made playoffs. Or a team like Tennessee who did not make playoff, who were bottom place possible, really the worst teams, plus maybe a couple of teams that made the playoffs. Sure. And you can see that that's how maybe NFL does. This is how NFL would do a schedule. Now, the way NFL does a schedule is of a basic conference team, and then depending how you will play, the Bears, Jets, and Colts, I believe, all have similar record in a year, if I'm not mistaken. You'll play teams that have similar record, or placed similar position within their conference or division. And then you do play some 1, 2, 3 at least playoff eligible teams. So I'm going to now look at the schedule. I want to know the win total for this team. If you took a guess, what's the win total right now for the Tennessee Titans or it be? I'm going to guess. Now this is a guess. I could be wrong. Maybe 10.5. Let's find out. 6.5. That seems reasonable. I think 10.5 says well, not too much. But this is how they did the draft, and I'm going to read this in the list here. So, here we go. They drafted, of course, addressing a line, the D line, the wide receiver, and linebacker position. Okay. Second year general manager Ran Carthorne addressed the team's need at early invasion. Shelby Azwizzi in training for the Lazarus need. He could land starting left tackle with the first round before potentially selecting a receiver to back up in the 2025 draft. Free agent DeAndre Hopkins was lone day 2 pick. We'll talk about that in a second. Among potential day 3 needs is a DT linebacker. I tell you, let's see how they do. They sell the first round, 7th overall pick. They go with J.C. Latham, offensive Alabama, a really good offensive lineman from Alabama. They did a really good job there. I'm happy for him. Welcome to Tennessee. Look, he is a really good player. He's really good in protecting the quarterback and really good in the offensive line. Welcome. Jonathan Swift from Texas, second round. A really good defensive player. One of the best defensive tackles made last year. Besides maybe Michigan and Mason Smith. Michigan and Mason Smith for LSU. A really good draft pick there. Hats off there. Round 4, they go with Cedric Gray, linebacker, another good defensive player from North Carolina. Jarvis Brown Jr. from corner, another defensive player. Juwan Jackson for a wide receiver from Tulane. James Williams, safety from Miami, and then Jalen Harrell, the edge from Michigan, one of the best edge players from Michigan, one of the best defensive players to come in. Amazing. Look, he's a good player. Speaking of Taylor Swift, he has a 92.1 grade defense. He also was the Big Ten 2023 Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year for Texas, and that Texas defense was no joke. So is Michigan. You see that there's 2 good defense players, but two teams that are really good defense: Texas and Michigan. Jalen Harrell of Michigan and Travis Sweat. About 117 tackles for loss in his career, 5 sacks, 128 tackles in T'Vondre Swift's career. How did they do last year? Let's take a look here. We'll go to schedule. Do they play the Titans? I know they play Titans. Yeah, you play Detroit. I know that Tennessee plays the Titans. There you are, Titans. I click Titans. I'm sorry what they're doing. I usually have this open, but I guess today's that. Okay, here we go. Last year, Will Levis, 100,880 yards. Derrick Henry, 1,600 rushing yards. These are Dr. Hopkins, 57, close to 2,000 yards in 1,000 receiving yards, 163 10 from Ali Shahir. Look at quarterback, Tannehill, another good quarterback. 3,512 passing, averaging for about 7.1 game passing, 14 touchdown, about 11.6 games receiving, again 14 touchdown. Hopkins, Moore, and Spears, really good receivers there, along with Phillips. Look at rushing. It's obviously Henry, Spears, Levy, both Levy and Levis and Tannehill can run the ball. Of course, they're averaging for 1,846 yards total, 4.6 with 16 rushing touchdowns. Defensively, with Martin, Landry's the third, Murphy, Buddy's the corner, Al Shahir. So defensive players will do a good job. I think we'll do a good job in upcoming years. So let's look. The win total is 6.5. Look at the schedule. I think this is a 6-win team. Look, I like Tennessee's gonna be a good team in 2024. Don't get me wrong. They're gonna be a good team in 2024. Alright, that time of year, time for I'm gonna go game by game, give me a winner and loser. If I was a game, here we go. Well. Alright, so let's put the win total here. The win total, like I said, according to FanDuel, DraftKings, depending on what we look at, is 6.5. If you see something different, comment below. I know DraftKings and FanDuel all have similar win total. What do they mean by win total? Of course, because I win 6.5 games. That means if you take the under, that means they go win 6 or less games. If you think you could take it over, you think they win more than 6 games. So that'd be 7 or more games win. So let's see there. The good news is you do start the season on the road in Chicago. That's a win. You come home, win against Jets. You get a win against the Packers. That's a win-win-win. 3-0. And you go 3-1. And you do your first bye week, which is great because coming bye week, this is it. You play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 straight games in a row after you play your first 4 games. And this could be a tough stretch of games. You do play really good teams in the second half stretch, but it's going to be a little bit miserable. So you do start off, supposed to be green. My bad. You do start off with a win against the Colts, but you go on the road back-to-back at Buffalo, then at Buffalo. Unfortunately, you can lose to Buffalo. It's on the road. Great environment, and probably Bills in New York. They go on the road and take on the Lions, red hot Detroit Lions. That's a loss. They're not beating Lions. I'm high Lions this year. Maybe because they're a good team next year, but we'll still go. You do beat the Patriots, but you go back on the road, take on Jim Harbaugh and a real building Chargers. That's an L right there. You're going to lose to the, then you take on the Vikings. And Jason McCarthy and the Vikings, and I think you can get the win here. I think you go home and you beat Jason McCarthy and the Vikings. I do like Jason McCarthy. I like the Vikings, but they not, then you go on. You lose to Houston. You beat the Commanders. You will beat Jacksonville. You'll beat Cincinnati. And you'll get some more wins here, but and then you finish the season with 2 back-to-back losses. You do lose Houston. You beat Jacksonville home, but lose them on the road. But you do lose to Houston both on home and away. So you'll finish the season with what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 and 7? Yes. I'm taking the over. 10-7 right now. There you go. 10-7 for the Tennessee Titans. Like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification button up. Comment below your thoughts on the Tennessee Titans schedule. 10-7. That seems a reasonable schedule. Season 4. A pretty good decent season for our buddies in Nashville. Alright, like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification button on Sports Talk 101. See you next video. Peace.